Hey everybody, we're back. So what's your George Carlin story?
It actually is pretty short. I just saw an interview and he was talking about how his first gig on SNL and how high on coke he was, and how everybody was high on coke on SNL in the early days.
Oh God!
Why not? It's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
Especially kind of for that.
That kind of
setting,
turnaround.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's all well and good if you're healthy.
Oh.
Do that stuff with high blood
Yeah.
pressure, you're in trouble.
It's a risky business.
That'll get the old ticker going. All right.
Yep, that's how we lost Belushi and Chris
Farley.
Farley.
It's almost like somebody's mother should have said to them when they were young, being like, "So okay if all your friends do coke, but what do you think the chubby kid thinks about it? You gotta think of others."
You're gonna do anything with that X that you just uncovered?
In a second. Oh man.
You don't know what to do.
Oh.
So George Carlin did a lot of comedy records, right? Comedy tapes.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking about the ones that I listened to the most when I was younger. Adam Sandler's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I listened to a lot of those.
Remember the Toll Booth Willie one?
Oh my God!
can't
Yes.
So, like, people just keep on pulling up to this toll booth. He's like, "Okay, you need to give me a little bit." "Ah, fuck you, Willie!" And they drive away. And, like,
Oh my God, that's.
some attractive woman pulls up. He's like, "Oh, hey there, Missy." And she's like, "Hey, Willie." And, like, she talks to him for a bit, but then eventually she's like, "Fuck you, you pervert!" And drives away. "Ah, fuck you, you stupid cunt! Your lesbian fish-eating friends!"
Oh my God, that was like I haven't thought about that in a long time.
And then there was the sketch with the talking goat.
Yeah, I remember the goat.
So good.
Did you guys listen to the Jerky Boys?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you call
Yeah.
the Jerky Boys line
No.
ever? Oh my
No,
God.
I didn't waste my parents' money.
My cousin and I did. I wonder if we ever got in trouble for that.
If you told that story to your mom, you'd be like, "Yeah, there was someone who was called the Jerk Boys. Cost us $1,000, but we didn't say anything because you gotta let kids be kids."
Aw, Mom.
What a great childhood.
I love you.
I remember the one that sticks in my head the most about the Jerky Boys is Pablo. Pablo. Yes. Pablo. Yes. Pablo, are you washing your ass? What? Are you washing your ass, Pablo? Pablo? What? It's your mother. Are you washing your ass? And that's the whole sketch. He's just like, "Who is this?" "It's your mother, Pablo. Please tell me you're washing your ass."
It's so not funny.
You know?
Not very.
But they put it on a tape and it sold millions.
Yep. Turn that statue.
Which one?
The one on the right.
Oh, okay. Who do I have to be?
Yeah, I don't know.
How do I? There's no indicator saying to do it. It comes in this
I
jewel,
think that's what you gotta
goes
do.
into that guy.
Stand here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, stand there.
No, come
Over to the
forward.
What do I think about blue collar comedy?
No dice.
There's got to be something for everybody,
Good call.
even idiots.
Dynamite? In front of that.
Oh, there's dynamite right there. I don't have any dynamite. I need dynamite.
Best go find yourself a vending machine. There you go. Oh, no. I thought it was gonna be a build.
There's a safe on the wall. Ah, yeah. Let's try
I
that
saw the
sheesh.
roast, the blue collar comedy roast or whatever. And I remember coming away with it with the impression that Jeff Foxworthy is a pretty loved and respected guy.
Yeah, I think he is too.
And I feel like, I can't remember completely, but I feel like most of the comics were pretty self-effacing in terms of what they do and how shitty and simple their comedy is. Like, they kind of seem to be making fun of blue collar the whole time. But it was a long time ago. I can't remember exactly. Yeah. Does anybody else remember how the roast went of Jeff Foxworthy? And it wasn't by Comedy Central, was it? I think it was their own, like, roast, like their own setting.
Yeah.
With no other comics but blue collar. Yeah, he's pretty loved and respected, but I can't remember a time where I laughed at him.
Yeah.
Did you find Natalia?
No, sorry. But it looks like I found Forrest Blackwell's secret. He's a model-making nerd.
He is an evil genius. This is his plan. Look, this is my phase polarity, my magic bubble. He means to fly to the moon.
Why?
The shuttle on Apollo Island isn't big enough for all his cronies. And you can't exactly hide a giant rocket in Lego City. The countdown! Blackwell Tower!
Oh, that's pretty cool.
From Blackwell Tower. Now!
Okay, but why?
Blackwell Tower is
And
a
boobs.
rocket. When it takes off, it'll fry everything within 10 blocks. I'm sending you evidence.
Right. Everyone, you need to clear the area.
Chicken takes off and a guy in
gorilla
We have
suit.
long, but we may be able to help.
How?
I'll tell you on the way.
Okay.
Whoa.
So, what's Blackwell's plan? Like, he wants revenge on the city.
And to go to the moon, I guess.
What did the city do to him again? They, like...
Well, he, I guess, bought all that land and he was gonna build on it, but then
And
they
then
found
people
that
said they
squirrel.
couldn't. Oh, the endangered
Oh, yeah.
squirrel,
Yeah.
and then it pissed him off. And when we were driving Blackwell around, he acted like it wasn't a big deal. He was acting all nice about it, but
Yeah.
he's angry.
Yeah.
Norm Macdonald? What about Norm Macdonald? He's a fucking
He's
genius.
Canadian.
Yep, another Canadian.
Did it just say Norm Macdonald?
Just asked our opinion, I think, on Norm
Oh.
Macdonald. We love him.
Yep.
Jim Gaffigan is probably my favorite comic right now.
Who's he?
He's the guy with one routine. Hot podcast. He's the polar opposite of Louis C.K. He has one routine that I've only heard for 10 years.
Does he only
And
have
it's
one,
Hot
or have we
Pockets.
only ever
I'm
heard
going
that
to
one?
Blackwell Tower.
He's just the most
I need
repeated,
you
like,
to
he
go to
never
the building
does
in
anything new
Auburn
from what
Docks.
I've seen.
Confirm or deny?
What am I doing?
Confirm or deny?
I just said, you're going to my building in Auburn Docks.
And when I get there?
I have working prototypes of the magic bubble machine there. They're in my laboratory.
What are you gonna do with them?
I'm going to invert the polarity of the neutron. I'm going to tell the mystical pixies that live inside there.
I'm not an idiot, Professor. Are you gonna use the magic bubble to contain the rocket's exhaust?
Yes, exactly.
And what if you can't?
Then I'm going to get a very good tan.
I like that.
Apparently he has like 5 albums out.
The thing is, it just feels like everything he does is tired. At least, maybe I'm not seeing the best of him because I'm always watching like talk shows like Conan. But I swear he's done the Hot Pocket routine twice on Conan now. Maybe I was just seeing repeats, I don't know. Huh? Oh, yeah, I'll call for a helicopter. Why can't I call for a UFO?
Yeah. We
Think-
haven't unlocked that block yet.
Pink helicopter.
Aw, pretty.
Okay. Somebody mentioned Robin Williams. He's also somebody who I've never seen his real stand-up.
I have.
Real stand-up, like in person, with swearing and
No,
like.
not in person, but I've seen like a HBO special, and there's swearing on that and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one, the HBO
He gets
special was
pretty.
good.
He gets pretty dirty on that.
I like that one.
Time
Yeah.
limit, by the way.
Okay, I'll try my best.
He's also someone you can only take so much of his comedy.
Yeah.
You need space in between.
A lot of his comedy is just like,
It's just
it's like,
stream
oh
of
yeah,
consciousness.
Dana Carvey, well, that's special, you know, well, special on HBO special, like my routine. The stream of consciousness doesn't always work. It's somebody like Al Qaeda and Santa Claus at the same time. Oh, where are we gonna destroy America? Oh.
He's kind of like a kid with ADD. Totally.
Dude, that was
yeah, he
bad,
is.
but that is like what Robin Williams
Yeah.
is.
I'm sure he has something.
Oh,
Oh,
in
yeah.
terms of what he has?
Yeah.
He probably has ADHD.
And that's probably why he did so much coke.
Can you go up?
Back. Oh, did he admit to doing coke?
Oh yeah, dude.
He admitted to it?
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah, I
in
think
what?
so.
A
I
book?
think it's just like fairly well known, and I think he's talked about it a few times.
Where the? Yeah, I have to fly. What the hell am I gonna get over there quickly by? Seeing this? Yeah, I gotta go around this way. Might not make it there in time.
Oh,
Have you seen Ricky Gervais' stand-up?
oh yeah,
Yeah, it's good.
that's great.
But yeah, the thing is with Rob Williams, I feel like he often goes very typical routes with comedy. Especially the reason I brought up Al Qaeda, he would make Al Qaeda jokes. I feel like just do really bad accents and.
Yeah.
I'm at Blackwell Tower, Chase. Have you got to my lab?
Bah!
Not yet.
Then drive faster. This is a matter of life and.
I wish it had-
You know, the other thing. Oh, and your chief
Nitro.
has dispatched another officer to help you when you get there.
Oh God.
We're going to need more shield generators than I first thought. Hurry up,
Honey.
Chase. You need to get to my lab.
You're stressing me out, old man.
I feel like
Quickly,
Ricky
Chase.
Gervais is so
Everything
loved by
depends
other
on you.
comics because he's
Yeah.
so generous with his laughter. Anytime he's with another
And it's
comic.
so boisterous.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could just be like, you know,
He's shrieking.
in that Louis C.K. thing when he was with
Yeah,
Seinfeld
I know.
and Chris Rock,
Yeah.
Louis C.K. just be like, oh, I don't know, and then Ricky Gervais like,
Yes. You made it. You're gonna make it, I think.
X. Oh yeah, I forgot. You never actually
Oh, shit.
land helicopters in this. Okay,
Okay, well, it's a save in progress, so that's good.
which way am I going?
What do you guys think about Dennis Leary?
I like Dennis Leary.
I have no opinion.
I've never seen it stand up.
I like Dennis Leary. I don't love his stand-up.
Isn't it just like
Aren't you supposed to just go into
No.
his building? Where are you going?
following the thingers?
Oh.
Oh, there it is.
I liked Rescue Me. There's his TV show
Huh.
about firefighters.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, he came on a horse.
Frank,
Oh.
Who else would they trust with such an important mission?
literally anyone.
You're so funny.
The horse runs away.
Don't blame me.
He came on a horse. That's what I said. Get it?
Yeah.
Come on his horse. Yes, horse. Come on his leg.
Very good disguise.
Come on, let's go.
Did you what happened with Gervais again? Did he end up coming back for the Golden Globes? Because they initially disowned him, and
He
then
did
they
it
brought him
twice.
back again.
He did it at least twice.
But they
Possibly even
disowned
3
him after the first time, and then they brought him back.
Yeah.
Like they went back on.
Chase, although it was impossible to
Okay.
get into Blackwell Tower, I managed to hack into their launch computer and slow it down slightly. You don't have long, though.
Don't worry, I'm at your laboratory.
Good. Then drive the shield prototypes here as fast as you can. And drive carefully.
Okay, I could definitely do one of those things.
So weird seeing him talk.
Yeah. As a woman.
He did it 3 times. So yeah, even though the first time was the worst and it seemed like they were totally throwing him under the bus, like they had no idea he was
Yeah.
gonna do that comedy.
Yeah.
And then like a year later, they're like, you know what? No,
Let's
we're okay
have
with
you
it.
back.
All right. You have 4 hearts.
I like how. Whoa!
Honey.
Yikes.
Didn't he like? The thing is, everybody was ridiculous about it.
Yeah.
Like he made jokes about Chris Brown, and everybody's like, "Oh, you can't do that." What?
Yeah, I mean, he made jokes about Mel Gibson too, and people were like,
Oh, you
he-
can't do
everything.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, sure, he hates Jews, but you shouldn't say it.
All he did was tell it like it was.
He said he never said anything that wasn't true,
Yeah.
and he did it with
Yeah.
amazingly funny doing it, and timing.
Yeah. And so many of them were just like one-liners introducing someone.
Yep.
Yeah, people are idiots.
Well, that's the thing. That's what happens is when you're doing an event that everyone's gonna watch, and you
Yeah.
do something that's a little darker than everyone is used to.
Yeah.
I'm about
They act as though you
halfway
just
here,
raped their baby.
Not good enough. This thing's getting ready to
But really, you didn't rape a baby.
You didn't rape a baby.
Don't take your foot off of it.
You just made a joke about a person who did something as bad as raping a baby.
Chase,
Raping
you
a
need to
baby
get
is
here
pretty bad.
faster.
Pretty bad, yeah.
I cannot stop the
know.
countdown.
It's not a lot.
It's that doesn't.
Not a lot worse.
That's not quite the same as sugar tits, I guess.
No, not quite the same.
That's where I was so conflicted about Gibson.
I know.
I
me
wanted
too.
to love him for that
I
comment.
wanted to love him.
And at the same time, the things he was doing that night.
I could have forgiven him if he had just stuck with sugar tits and not the racial tirade.
Sugar tits. Because it seems like a compliment.
Know your audience, Mel Gibson.
I.e., not female police officers who might not appreciate being called sugar tits. Especially if they identify as someone with a little bit more bitter nipples than others. Yeah.
Tart nipples.
Yeah, I picture that most female police officers would probably think they are more tart than sugary.
That one, Mel Gibson.
I feel like someone with sugary nipples would be more like a nurse. Or like a candy striper maybe instead.
A candy striper, for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Drive to the marker. It will automatically position one of the magic bubble machines for
Didn't
you.
we just do that?
A baker. A pastry
I should
chef.
probably have mentioned they are in self-assembly kit
Candy
form,
nipples even.
so you will need to build them.
Chocolatey.
I'm too busy slowing the countdown.
What? You don't look busy.
Oh, he's running.
I guess so.
And our chief was there, looking like he was being helpful on his Segway. All right, this doesn't look that hard.
Hey, Chase, the professor told me to wait here and not touch anything.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh man, look! It's all in pieces. That happened to me when I bought that painting. But then the guy at the store explained it was actually a jigsaw puzzle. I managed to put it together, but it took ages because the picture was of the color brown. Then I turned it over and someone had painted a load of kittens on the back of it, just like they had on the box it came in.
I really fucking hate Frank Honey.
Yeah. He's a weenie.
Nintendo need to get in here with their sponsorship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? What's the holdup?
I watched the movie Grown Ups when I was at home.
Oh, it's
you seen
horrible,
it?
Becky.
It is
It's
so bad.
horrible.
Oh yeah, I came up with, like I've been saying that money kills comedy.
Yeah.
Because it seems like when these guys like Will Ferrell and Adam Sandler get rich, they stop being funny.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
I think it's having kids kills comedy. Because you become...
Louis C.K.'s got kids.
I know, that's what I said.
Yeah, but he has them in a cynical way. So many of these guys become family men. You know, that's what it is. Becoming a family man makes you unfunny. Because Louis C.K. loves his kids, but he's not a family man.
No.
Because his family's kind of broken, right?
Yeah.
So, like, he's from the cynical side of having kids. But
So we can never have kids, but if we do, we should get married then get divorced.
Yeah. That's it.
To keep you funny.
Yeah.
All right.
Them are the rules.
The thing is, I hate family, like, kind of that typical family person type, like, you have kids and suddenly everything your fucking kids does is hilarious. Disgusts me so much that I can't imagine myself ever being.
Oh, dude, I think you will.
Yeah.
Everything your kid does is going to be amazing to you.
That's what doomed Eddie
You're going to
Murphy.
record it all. You're going to put it
No,
all
I'm
on
gonna
the
hate
internet.
my kid. I've already decided my relationship with my kids is gonna be hate.
It's going to be hilarious.
Hey,
What?
they say that's what killed Eddie Murphy.
Is it?
You have 30
Yeah,
seconds, by the way.
Well, they won't attack me.
Eddie Murphy's kind of crazy, though, isn't he?
Yeah, that's the thing. Crazy killed Eddie Murphy. But when you think about, same with Steve Martin, he did all those movies because he became a family guy. And he's like, I don't care what movie I do. So he did family movies and he did...
I think he just did them for a paycheck. He's been pretty open about just doing movies for
But
a
at the same
paycheck.
time, he probably wouldn't have done that if he was single.
Did he have Is he married and have kids?
Yeah. Right?
I don't know, man. I'm not sure he is.
I picture him having them.
Yeah, I don't... Chad, fill us in. But I think he might be single.
Wouldn't it feel weird for a producer to ever cast a person who doesn't have kids and a wife to be in so many roles with
Not
kids
if
and a
you're-
wife?
Not if you're Steve Martin, I guess.
All right. We'll be back after this.
She had a mustache.
Okay, Becky. Jesus.
So do I.
Oh.